Hi, welcome to this latest episode of my finance series that I hope will help you become more successful in your business. As a business owner myself for many years, I understand the challenges that you face. The theme of this series is how to maximize your profit. Today, I'd like to show you 5 key ways to increase your profitability. I'd like to start by making it clear that the content of this particular video is not original. I was first taught this content many years ago when I attended a seminar run by the business coaching company Action Coach. They have been teaching this to many thousands of business owners for decades because it works. Years later, I was a contractor for almost 2 years with Action Coach with a local business coaching franchise. So I saw the effectiveness of this content firsthand. I'm sure that you'd like to increase the profitability of your business. Otherwise, you would not be investing time in your self-education right now. But exactly how can you increase your profitability? By focusing on the following 5 key variables. If you can improve any one of them, your profitability will increase. But if you can improve more than one, then your profitability increases exponentially. That is to the power of 2, 3, 4, or even 5, depending on how many of the 5 variables you can improve. These principles apply to just about every business, regardless of what product or service you sell, and regardless of who you sell these to. The first of these 5 variables is your number of leads. You can't sell to someone until they become aware of your business and make contact with you in some way. When they do, they're a lead. There are many ways to generate leads, and I'll go into more detail about this and the other 4 variables in future episodes. However, for now, here are 2 tips to increase both the quality and quantity of your leads. Firstly, despite all of the available technology these days, nothing beats word of mouth, especially if it's a personal referral from one of your existing customers. The best way to get referrals is to ask for them. I know this might feel awkward at times and go against our natural instincts, but a genuinely satisfied customer is usually only too glad to oblige. Secondly, your leads are a valuable asset even before you've converted them into customers. So make sure you're capturing their information in a good customer relationship management system, which you'll often see referred to by its initials, a CRM. Our next variable is conversion rate. Your number of leads times your conversion rate will equal your number of customers. You measure your conversion rate as a percentage. For example, suppose you have 100 leads and your conversion rate is 50%. Then you'll end up with 50 customers. But if you can use better sales and marketing techniques to improve your conversion rate to say 55%, then you'll have 55 customers. The third variable is the number of transactions. What can you do to have your customers buying from you more often? Once again, there are many ideas that might work for you, but here are 3 tried and true methods. First is loyalty cards or clubs. Second is systematic follow-up communication with your customers to tell them about specials and so on. And the third, regularly adding new products and varying your product range to keep them coming back. Next comes the average dollar value of each sale. What can you do to have your customers buy more from you each time they transact with you? A classic example often used to illustrate this point is the McDonald's team members being trained to ask, "Would you like fries with that?" Another equally basic way to increase the average dollar sale is to train your team never to say, "Is that all?" but instead to keep asking, "Is there anything else I can help you with?" and not stop asking that question until the customer says, no, that's everything. Once you've multiplied your number of customers by your number of transactions per customer and your average sale value per transaction, you arrive at your total sales or your turnover. But hopefully you remember from one of my previous episodes that turnover is vanity and profit is sanity. So we need to multiply this total by one final variable, and that is your profit margin. For the purposes of this example, we'll say it's your gross profit margin. That is your sale minus your cost of goods sold. But you could do the same exercise using your net profit margin, which will be a lower percentage because it takes into account all of your expenses. Sales times profit margin equals your profit, which, as I'll continue to say, equals sanity. It's only your net profit after tax that is truly your own money that you can extract from your business and spend on whatever you like without draining the cash of your business. How can you increase your profit margin? Once again, we'll go into more detail in future episodes, but two of the best ways are to increase your prices or cut your costs, or both. In summary, we've now identified the 5 key variables: your number of leads, conversion rate, number of transactions, average dollar sale, and profit margin. This is where the magic of exponential equations, also known as compounding, comes in. If you were to improve each variable by just 10%, how much would your profit increase by? Many of you might answer, by 50%, which is understandable because 10% added 5 times equals 50%. But that's not the right answer. Each increase is multiplied by the one before. An increase of 10% equals 1.1. So it's 1.1 multiplied 5 times, which is 1.1 to the power of 5. So the answer is 1.61, or a 61% increase in profit. The greater you can increase each variable, the greater the effect this exponential equation has. For example, an increase of 20% to each variable would result in an increased profit of 1.2 to the power of 5, or 2.48, which is a 148% increase in profit. In future episodes, we'll be looking at all 5 of these variables in more detail and ways you can improve the performance of every one of them. If you'd like to get my future videos as soon as they're posted, then please subscribe to my series. If you've benefited from this video, then please write a review and like this video on the screen below. And please contact me if you'd like a free personal business coaching session. I believe that with passion, consistent effort and wise advice, you can succeed in your business. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next time.